everyone. This is the long-awaited video that I promised a few months back. It's my Ram 2500 with the Cummins engine, 2023. If you recall from my past videos, within the first couple of weeks I had those problems with it. It ended up having to be towed to the dealership to have a module replaced. So ever since the module got finished, the truck's been running great. This is a Patriot Blue. It's got the 235/60 tires on it with the blackout package. It's got the side steps. For some reason, I found a truck that didn't have the side steps, and I told them these were the kind of steps I wanted on that truck, and they had a heck of a time. They never even found out what part number this was. So I ended up changing to this truck instead of the other one, just because the side steps were the ones that I wanted. And they were unsuccessful to find side steps to put on the black model. To be honest, I kind of lean towards the black trucks better than the blue, but that's just the way it is at this point. So the truck's been running really great. Depending on driving, I get anywhere from 16 to 18 miles per gallon. Sometimes if it's all highway, it'll get up as high as 20 or the low 20s. So I saw some of that additive advertised online. I can't remember right offhand. Stenodyne or something like that. I tried putting some of that in it, but it made absolutely no difference. I don't know what it's doing internally as far as cleaning filters and things like that, but I haven't noticed any difference in performance or fuel economy, anything like that. So I kind of like the way they've redesigned the mirrors. I never did like those old ones that when you would fold them up in the vertical position, they looked like the pair of silly looking wings sticking out on the truck. They've really redesigned these and they look really nice now. You can see the LED lights on the front side of the mirror. The truck's got the clearance lights added onto it. Just step inside for a minute here. I got the 12-inch screen. It's kind of nice because you can program different things into the screen. There's about 8 buttons that you can customize at the home menu. So you just hit a button and it'll go exactly where you want, whether it be right to navigation or it can go right to music or go right to the cameras. I think that's been a huge disappointment for me, unless I haven't figured it out yet, but I've tried everything and I can't figure out. On my Toyota, when you slow down to park, your front camera will pop on automatically. But on this truck, you have to, first of all, the camera won't activate until it's below 8 miles an hour, the front one. And then when you slow down to park, it doesn't come on by itself. You've got to push a button to make it come on. Then half the time I push the button and it doesn't come on, so I got to push it again. So now by the time you get the camera going, you're almost in the parking slot. So it's not really being very helpful at that point. I'm just surprised they dropped the ball on that. But once the camera gets going, it's got the, let me just get in and show you what the display looks like. So once you get in, it's got this display. That's the backup camera on right now, with the surround camera right in here. And then you've got all these features where you can change the view on the camera. You got the box view right there. You can also add a accessory camera and hook it up through this control right here. So this has the trailer braking down here. This could be all standard stuff on Laramie, Cummins. I don't know for sure. It's got the brake, the exhaust brake right here. It's got a tow hauling mode. You can also raise and lower the height of the back of the truck. They claim it's only an inch. So it's pretty ridiculous. When I first read about this, I thought it was something that the whole truck would lower down and make it easier for you to get in or something, but it basically just lowers and raises the very back end for the trailer. A lot of times I ride it with this in the down position. It just smooths out the ride just a little bit. It's not quite as bumpy. And so far I haven't had any problem doing that, so I guess it's okay to do that. It's got a couple of glove compartments, one upper and one down below. This is the upper panel. You got your SOS button. You got your assist button. My subscription just ran out on all that stuff, and I mean, they want so much a month just for something that you're not going to use constantly. The only thing I really like with the remote stuff is the remote start and knowing where your truck is at when you just open the app and things like that. But I think you can be selective about what features you pick in the monthly plan, but I still thought it was kind of steep. It's got a remote tailgate release here. Mine has the sunroof, of course, right up there. And I also have the sliding rear window in the back. So this one's stickered out at 95, I think it was. Yeah, 95. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had my sunglasses on and I couldn't see what was going on. Yeah, 95, 805. This was Patriot Blue. It's got the adaptive steering in it, the cold weather group. It's got a winter grill cover, heavy duty snow prep group, transfers case, skid plate. It's got the gooseneck in the back, sport performance hood. I really like the way they changed the style of them this year. It looks almost like they went back to kind of like they were back in the day, giving it more of that tractor trailer kind of look. This is the Level F equipment group if you're looking at it online and wondering what's involved with that. It's got the Uconnect 5 12-inch, the ventilated front seats. It's got floor storage in the back and under the seat, which I can show you in a minute. Rain-sensitive window wipers, heated second row seats, automatic dimming passenger mirrors. Another thing that I kind of wished I had was the head-up display. I got that on some of my cars, and that's really something nice to have. But this one don't have it. So, and I had the dual alternators put on this one too. It was just kind of part of the package, so I left it like that. A little bit more than I would have wanted to spend, but they've really got you nowadays. So let me just open up the back of the truck and show you back there for a minute. They've really added a lot to the back cab area. I had the 1500 before I had this. The 1500 was a sport model, and this one has quite a bit more legroom in the back. There's some of the controls for the passengers. It's got a couple of USBs and C connectors, the auxiliary AC connector, and the vents, of course, for air conditioning in the back. It's got this little pull down in the center of the seats, cup holders, and you can lift up the seat. There's storage under here. Oops. I gotta get the snap off here. There we go. Storage under the seat. See if I can get the other side without going over there. I don't know if I can get it. I'll probably have to go to the other side. And then underneath the floor, you've got the little storage box. If you're familiar with Ram, you know about these. They've been around for a long time. It's got the removable tray if you want to put ice in there or hide a pew in there. I'll just go around the other side real quick. It's also got a little courtesy light up here when you lift up the seat that comes on. We got the bed liner, of course, and that's a look at the gooseneck connector. It's probably something I'll never use, but that's another thing that's hard to find trucks without. It seems like as soon as you move up to 2500 model, that ends up being standard on a lot of the models out there. So this is the passenger side and the rear. You might have saw before I started unfolding this little shelf deal. You can just open this whole thing up and make a floor all the way across if you want to keep the seats up and just have storage back here. It's got little kickstands on it for when you open it. This one's got the upgraded radio. So this is where they put your amplifier and your woofer and stuff like that. So Yeah, the radio sounds really good on it. And it came with the Sirius radio trial. They used to give you 12 months, but I think they've cut that back to like 6 months now or something. So I usually just run my iPhone through the radio. I don't hardly use the stuff that's in the package. So that's pretty much it. If there's anything you want to ask about, just feel free to ask questions. If there's something else you want me to show you on it, you could let me know that. But that's it, the 2023 Laramie with the Cummins engine, 2500 model. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. God bless.